let's say you were one of those people with like, fairly decent skill level, but your mechanics were really poor. You need to improve your mechanics, right? So what I'll really harp on is like understand how to improve your mechanics and how to be more efficient with your skill training. I call it skill periodization of understanding if we're in a mechanics phase down here, we're going to have a high cognitive load. We're going to be thinking about a lot of different things, which is kind of a divided focus of attention.
Okay.
And during that, we can slide up here towards kind of a performance mode where we add a lot more variability and pressure and fatigue and decision making, but we're not thinking about mechanics. But to try to do mechanics while you're also adding variability and taking it to the golf course is really hard. So we're using this idea of what we call the challenge zone, which is a concept from Mark Guadagnoli and Tim Lee. Basically, like you want to make your training harder than you think. It needs to be hard, but we need to really segment. Are we caring about where the golf ball is going, or are we caring about mechanics? And if we're caring about mechanics, let's truly break the move down and think about a lot of things. And then if we're going to go do kind of performance training, that's where we actually need to make that pattern more durable and implicit so that it can sustain under pressure very well. And so a lot of people are actually like doing somewhere in the middle, and they're doing it poorly. They're hitting 7 irons on the range, thinking about one or two things, changing their swing very slowly, also trying to hit good shots. And generally, again, that performance or that sort of like way to train where you're thinking about one or two things, hitting 7 irons, making poor changes, and not stressing yourself very much with different targets and different lies doesn't result in good performance on the golf course. So it's shifting that mode of thinking.